Hey guys, so this happened this morning and while I was at work, so I had to make a video about this because, well, first of all, Umamusume won Best Mobile Game of 2025. So congrats to Umamusume. I don't know how that clapping is gonna sound. We'll find out, I guess, but we'll have to check the times on this. So this was posted at 7:13 p.m. This is new. Okay, but today something else was posted about Umamusume. Y'all heard of PETA before? You know, the animal rights activists that aren't, like, the best. Well, guess what? They have a problem with Umamusume. So they posted this earlier today. Let's see what time it was. For me, it was 11 a.m. If Umamusume Pretty Derby were honest, your favorite horse girl doesn't get a comeback arc. One failed event and the race is over forever. Just like what happened to the real Silent Suzuka. And then it said that, you know, she suffered a catastrophic injury in a race and was euthanized. And they did a nice, beautiful drawing of her with her bone snapping. But as you see, already there was a community note. Let's see what it says. Cygames guidelines strictly prohibit violent or grotesque depictions of Umamusume characters to respect the real horses. Using the IP for political advocacy or the commercial gain is a direct violation of their derivative work guidelines. Oh shit, is it wait, actually? Let's see. Oh. Works of a violent, sexual, or otherwise obscene nature. And works that advocate or criticize political views, religion, ideology, blah blah blah. So yeah, they actually broke the rules of Umamusume. I wanted to scroll down, but first of all, if you guys don't know, PETA's kind of fucked. So I actually was like re-looking into it because I remembered a few things. One, I remembered that they had an insanely high kill rate in their shelters, like insanely high. I remembered that they killed somebody's pet, and I also remembered that they said that shearing sheep was bad for them. And I was right about all of those, but I was lacking some context. Let's start with the one that I first heard. So, did PETA claim that shearing sheep is bad for them? Yup. They said that it causes suffering and wool is unethical and the sheep would be better off without the industry entirely. But the thing is, sheep die if you don't, like, take care of them because they can get a whole bunch of problems. Hold on, I'm going to the problems. They can overheat, they can get fly strike, which is where flies lay eggs in their dirty wool. They can develop mobility problems, and they can also die from the weight of the wool. So they actually need shearing. And there's a lot of, like, most shearers are trained for that. Of course, there's going to be people bad at every job, and those specific people should be handled. But the thing is, they're trained to treat this and to avoid injury, and it's like the standard where you take care of them. Okay, we're going to talk about the kill shelters, for example. This one is insane. So they had a shelter in Virginia. It was called the Shelter of Last Resort, and they argue that the numbers are excessively high for kill rates, which is 70 to 80% of animals they get. Now, hold on. I don't know how many. Let me look it up. Apparently the average nationwide in the US is 8 to 10% of animals euthanized nationally. So that's obviously an average. That would be like all types of shelters combined. But 70 to 80% is insane. I found the one about the pet. So there was a family that had a pet chihuahua in 2014 where they took the family pet and euthanized her that day. Like, PETA is fucked. PETA is fucked. They're actually evil, and people, like, donate to them constantly, despite all the controversies they have. But anyways, now they're trying to make a stance on Umamusume, which, honestly, with how big Umamusume is, this might actually cause some damage to PETA. Not like they have a solid reputation right now, but this could actually do some damage. Let's see. Unlike PETA, Umamusume fans help real racehorses. Literally! Crowdfunding for Meisha Dodo's Northern Lake Farm reaches 15 million yen goal. People, like, Haru Urara got so much hay, so much food donations from fans. People go visit them, bring them gifts, people buy stuff for them, people donate to them, like, oh no, what does I say? Major horse range changes that PETA push for. Okay. How many horses has PETA killed? Based on the public records and reports for up to 2025, PETA Shelter has not euthanized any horses. Damn, that would have been a smoking gun, but I had to check that. PETA when it comes to bitching and complaining about video games instead of actually helping animal welfare in any way. Nothing you do will ever amount to anything more than a crappy PR stunt. Save yourselves the time. Better yet, go save some animals for real this time. We can do more than one thing at a time. Oh, well, so they admit that they're doing crappy PR stunts? Please let Umamusume be the thing that kills PETA. It's so fucking funny. Umamusume does more for the welfare of horses it honors than misleading and self-serving posts like this do. Do better or be quiet. The fans of Umamusume are so supportive of the horses, it's insane. The thing is too, like, you know, obviously racing is dangerous, but horses, like, they run in the wild, and they also, like, they get fed so well, they get, like, very specific, like, diets to take good care of them and help them live long lives and everything, and, you know, horses run. They run. They do that in the wild. So, like, you know, maybe it's not perfect, but, like, it's also not, like, as bad as they're making it sound. Suzuka was only euthanized because veterinarians determined that the injury was incurable and would end up causing endless severe pain, and that attempting treatment would only prolong suffering with little chance of meaningful recovery, as opposed to you guys putting down healthy dogs. Damn! Get his ass. You effed up now. PETA, I got you a Valentine's Day gift. What is it? A lawsuit? Oh, I hope so. Side games, I smell a lawsuit. Please. Yeah, the breaking the guidelines thing is probably actually possible. You know, maybe you shouldn't have free speech, bro. This too will be the end of PETA. I hope, I mean, they've gone through some severe controversies, but, like, the Umamusume fandom is pretty big, so I hope this does a hit on them. Wow, that's so horrible. You know what else happened in real life? PETA killing 85% of animals that enter their shelters. Ooh, okay. I believe this post violates guidelines 1, 2, 3, 6, and 7, trivializing the tragedy of Sound Suzuka for their own gain. So yeah, I just had to show off that this is happening right now. I hope more comes from this, like a lawsuit. Like, I hope they actually get sued because they broke guidelines. So there is a chance, fingers crossed. If anything else happens, I'll keep you guys updated. Anyways, we're gonna take it over to End Card Vicky. Hey guys, so I'd like to do a big thank you to Cerberus and Iridea, Hades Belt, Gundam 2018B, Colton-san, Fazulous, Studio Denkai Cube, and an anonymous supporter. I'd also like to show off the art feature again by Stray's tweets on Twitter. Thank you so much. If you guys send me any fan art, I will make sure to feature it here. Also, make sure to check out the game. I'm in Vintage Drive 2 Vita Crosis. I'm a character you can get in the game. It's really easy to acquire me, and I'm fun. And I also have a skin, so if you want to get the skin, check out my coffee. Anyways, all my socials are linked in my link tree, so thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!